Welcome, beautiful yogis, to our Kundalini Yoga Sadhana practice today. And today we're going to be doing the Pituitary Gland series. And the Pituitary Gland is known as the master gland that regulates all the other glands in the body. And it's said that when the pituitary is balanced through yoga and meditation, the body comes into harmony with the soul. So, the pituitary gland is also associated with the ajna chakra. The brow center is sometimes known as the third eye chakra. And the ajna chakra is all about intuition, concentration, wisdom. So we'll be working on that today. So we'll just start by tuning in, just sitting with the tall spine, creating some heat in the palms. Bringing the hands in a prayer pose at the heart center and taking a deep cleansing breath in, holding the breath. And releasing the breath and focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, and we'll tune in with the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath here. And releasing the breath and relaxing the hands down. And we'll just start with a minute of breath of fire in ego eradicator posture to just pull some prana, life force energy in the body before we go into our pituitary gland series Kundalini yoga practice today. So just sitting with a tall spine, chest is out, chin in. We're stretching the arms up to the sky, fingertips are on the pads of the palms. Thumbs are up, chest is out, chin in, eyelids closed down. Focus at the brow point between the eyebrows in Shambhavi Mudra, and we'll begin 1 minute of breath of fire here, panting like a dog through the nose. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, touching thumb tips together up over the head. Squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing pelvic floor, squeezing from the root to the crown, holding the breath, stretching the fingers out wide. Consolidate, squeeze. And exhale, just relaxing the arms down. And here we're going to come into our first posture in lunge stretch. So here we're going to bring the right foot forward. So the hands by the right foot and just stretching that left leg back, coming into a lunge here. So the first minute, we're just focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, just breathing long and deep here for a minute. Keeping that focus at the brow center, the ajna chakra, eyelids closed down, eyes gently rolled up, as if looking through the ajna chakra. Just breathing long and deep here. continue holding this posture for another minute. We're just going to change the breath here. So we're going to come into breath of fire for a minute. So keep the focus at the brow point between the eyebrows and powerfully pumping the navel, oxygenating the blood. Last 30 seconds, powerful breath of fire. Inhale, squeeze, small bond, root lock, squeeze from the root to the crown, hold the breath. And relax, and here we're going to come into lunge, stretch, rest. So it's extending that left leg back a little bit further, and we're just going to come balance here. So just bringing the forehead to the mat, just resting on the right leg, palms up by your side, just breathing long and deep, keeping the focus there at the brow point between the eyebrows, bringing the freshly oxygenated blood to the brain, and all the forehead to the mat. Exercises stimulate the ajna chakra, so just breathing long and deep here, focusing here at the brow point between the eyebrows. If this posture isn't comfortable for you, just coming into child's pose instead. And we're going to hold here. It's about 10 more seconds. And here, just pressing the palms under the shoulders, and we'll gently raise up out of the posture. And here we're going to switch legs. So coming back up, and we're going to come into lunge stretch with the left leg forward this time. So just bringing the left foot between the hands and scooching that right leg back. And first minute here, long deep breathing. So eyelids are closed down in Shambhavi Mudra. Focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. Just breathing long and deep here. So just holding this posture here, and we're going to come into breath of fire for the next minute. So just keeping the eyes focused at the brow point between the eyebrows, and 1 minute of breath of fire here, panting like a dog through the nose. Squeezing low bond root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And exhale slowly, coming out of this posture. We're going to come into lunge, stretch, rest. So just coming to rest on the left leg, forehead to the mat, bringing the freshly oxygenated blood to the brain, and palms up by your side. Eyes are rolled up. Just focus at the brow point, breathing long and deep here. Just placing the palms under the shoulders, gently pushing up out of the posture and coming onto the hands and knees. And from here, we're very slowly and gently going to come up into a standing posture. So just coming up into standing here, and here we're just going to come into a forward fold front bend. So just letting the upper body just totally hang here. Just focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. Just imagine breathing through the ajna chakra, stimulating the pituitary gland. Breathing long and deep, about 20 more seconds here. It's totally relaxed. Here, just slowly coming up into standing, and so the feet are just about a foot apart. We're going to come into standing ego eradicator, the mudra that we started with at the beginning. So the fingertips are on the pads of the palms and the thumbs are up. So instead of 60 degrees, we're going to come into 30 degrees here for balance. So just focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows and breathing long and deep here in ego eradicator. Eyes focus at the brow center between the eyebrows. Just breathing long and deep. About 20 more seconds here. Inhaling the thumbs up over the head and just holding holding the breath here, projecting out the brow point, stretching the fingers out wide. And exhale, just relaxing the arms down. And from here, we're going to come into downward facing dog. So, coming onto the hands and the knees, and then just pressing up here. Just walking the dog out, bending opposite knees. And just resting here, just breathing long and deep. Focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. Slowly coming on to the hands and knees and just resting here briefly, and we'll get ready to come into our next posture, which is Cobra. And so we're going to come down onto the tummy, and the legs are together, so either coming up on the forearms, the chest lifted, chin up, focus at the brow point between the eyebrows, if you want a deeper stretch, just pressing all the way up here. Into the full posture. So we're just going to be focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, just breathing long and deep here for the first minute. Just projecting out our brow center. If you'd like to add mantra, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Truth is my vibration, truth is my identity. So from here, we're going to turn the head to the left on the inhale and turn the head to the right on the exhale. So inhale left, exhale right, 1 minute here. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam, keeping the focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. Your next exhalation, just coming back to center, taking a deep breath in, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown, holding the breath, squeeze, consolidate, and then exhaling back to rest on the tummy for a minute. Slowly come up out of the posture and come back sitting on the heels in rock pose and coming into our next posture here. Bringing the forehead to the mat. Palms on the mat, forehead on the mat. From here, we're going to lift up onto the knees, stretching the arms open wide like a flower opening to the sun. Heart open and exhaling back into our previous posture, forehead on the mat. So just moving with the breath here for a minute. Seconds here. Keeping the eye focus at the brow point. Next time you inhale up, just stretch up to the sky, holding the breath, stretching the fingers and arms out wide. Hold the breath, stretch. And then exhale back into rock pose, and here interlacing the fingers at the base of the spine. We're going to come into yoga mudra and just folding forward here, forehead on the mat, and just resting here. Eyes rolled up, focused at the brow points, feeling the pressure of the brow point on the mat. Breathing long and deep. And from here, just gently and slowly coming up out of the posture and releasing the hands, and we'll come into easy pose and just sitting with a tall spine here, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows and just going within. So for a minute, just feeling the energy flow in the body. Eyelids are closed. Focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. Just breathing naturally here for a minute. You may want to use an affirmation for the brow center. I am wise, I am intuitive, I open to my higher vision, deep breath here, holding the breath. Squeezing Mulabandha root lock, squeeze from the root to the crown. Consolidate. And relax. And we'll close our sadhana practice today with one long Satnam. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. Creating some heat in the palms. Bringing the hands into purpose. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for practicing with me. Satnam. Namaste.